What does it mean for a church to be part of the Orthodox Church? First, there are two main communions that claim this name, the Eastern Orthodox and the Oriental Orthodox. Many priests, bishops, theologians, and laypersons from both sides have desired to see the two become one. There have been dialogues and theological discussions, but especially because of the same reasons they separated in the first place, they have not come back to communion with each other. For more on this, watch my video on Eastern Orthodox versus Oriental Orthodox. Especially from the Eastern Orthodox side, there have also been those who say that the Oriental Orthodox should not be called Orthodox at all. The community of Mount Athos has been one of the strongest voices denying the title of Orthodox to the Oriental Orthodox, saying, "We seek the swiftest possible reestablishment of the theological dialogue upon the right principles, so that the Orthodox will preserve for themselves the Orthodox faith unspoiled, but also for the non-Chalcedonians, so that they will have the possibility of return to the true Church of Christ from which they have been cut off for 15 centuries. However, even within the confines of so-called Eastern Orthodoxy, there are also contentious issues of who is Orthodox and who is not, like the case of the old calendarists. In the 1900s, Orthodox churches began to drop the use of the Julian calendar for many purposes and adopt the Gregorian calendar, and today for fixed feasts, most in Eastern Orthodox use the Gregorian calendar. Not all accepted this novelty, and in Greece, some bishops separated themselves from the rest of the church and took the name of the Church of True Orthodox Christians of Greece, while the outside termed them Old Calendarists. Among these, there have also been splinters. Some of the Old Calendarists view the New Calendar churches as not having valid sacraments, while others say they do. Today, there are groups of Old Calendarists in several countries. What all can agree on is that these churches are not in communion with the mainstream of Eastern Orthodoxy, but the question lies on whether they can be considered Orthodox at all. Bringing things closest to home, though, are the issues of churches that part of Eastern Orthodoxy views as part of the Orthodox Church, but another part of Eastern Orthodoxy is not in communion with. Possibly the highest profile issue here right now is in Ukraine, where the Orthodox Church of Ukraine, aka Ukrainian Orthodox Church, has been established and recognized by some, including the Ecumenical Patriarchate, while the Ukrainian Orthodox Church Moscow Patriarchate exists in the same territory. The Moscow Patriarchate is disputably under the jurisdiction of the Russian Orthodox Church, but has universally been recognized as Orthodox. However, the newer Orthodox Church of Ukraine was formed by a merger of groups that were previously viewed as schismatic, and still today, many Eastern Orthodox churches have refused to recognize the church or enter communion with it. As Orthodox Church in America priest Zechariah Lynch writes, "At current, there is also a group that utilizes Orthodox forms but is not Orthodox in any meaningful sense of the word. This group is called the Orthodox Church of Ukraine, OCU. It is headed by a layman who goes by the name of Epiphany. This group was created by the Ecumenical Patriarchate of Constantinople out of a number of self-ordaining and schismatic groups.